Hello and welcome to a very nice warm Sunday. It's 5:30 for me, so it's not really evening. Welcome in everybody. With the second stint of the Krakos Rallye Championship, welcome everybody in chat, welcome Major Queenbee, welcome Onyx. So here we have the grid from all drivers. We have DSL Dark, Sneaky, Trident, Clearwater and many more to watch later on. Also, of course, we have the 5 cars, which were also used yesterday, the Hyundai, the Ford Fiesta, the Toyota GR Yaris, the Mini JCW and the Volkswagen Golf R with their respective tunes. Let's hop over onto the live screen because everybody already looks ready to go up into race number 1. We have 4 POVs to work with. Trident just joined the convoy. We have Clearwater, DSL Dark, Chaldean, POV, Oxo, Source God, Satana, Sneaky, NVT Breaker, Kaizen and many more. Also really nice liveries as well today. As usual, kinda. So in the top right I got the POV of Trident, in the bottom left I got the POV of Sneaky and bottom right I have a POV of Pepe. I told Chaldean that I'm ready to go. So let's start the racing. So we will have 3 fantastic races, same as yesterday. We will start up with a Montagne track. It's the one from yesterday also. We had that in race number 2 yesterday. Today it's race number 1. Just to mix things up. Really nice and a little bit shorter track. We'll have 15 laps, around 17 kilometers. Share code for that one as well is 109646015. Hello Kraken in chat. So yeah, we are good and ready to go. Anytime you guys wanna hit it. I hope music is fine, I hope my microphone is fine. Everything should work out pretty well. Also, of course, same procedure as yesterday. Guys will start from starting line after setting up. Also, we will have respective points. For P1 you get 20 points, for P2 you get 16 points. For P3 you get 14 points. We will have a total of 3 races tonight to cover, so it will be interesting who comes out on top. Every race might take up around 30 minutes, so it's kind of like basically a teamwork race, but instead of 2 races there will be 3. Hello Lycan, welcome in. Also all tracks are custom made. Not the usual shit you see in game. Also with some jumps and yeah, a lot of stuff to skill issue on. Like this corner here. On the mountain track. Up onto start finish. With the unsafety car. So Chaldean, you can start race number 1. I'm ready. Is it the United Nations safety car? Nah, it's the unsafety car because I'm skill issued. Queenbee.
Thanks for the follow.
I always do that. Hey Enox, thank you very much for your follow, I appreciate it. Enox drove in yesterday's race. So welcome in, friend. I also have the results from the first convoy in the Discord if I'm able to reach my keyboard because my whole shit is just so cramped up together here. Where's my fucking Discord? Ah, there it is. Too many Discord channels. Ah, here. So yesterday we had Convoy 1 with 3 nice races. Killian and just Kraken dominated that one. Sadly, yeah, we had some disconnects from Jeremy. So that yesterday's race was won by Killian Firebolt, just Kraken in P2 and Kunator in P3. So Chalian, we are ready to go. Let's take a look at the cars and the drivers. Here we have Trident. Nice black and whitish livery. Nice to see that. Also a purple livery from Sneaky. Yo, what the fuck is that livery? Holy shit. Was that Drain the Rock Johnson on the hood? Holy fucking shit. He also already earned 42 million credits. Toyota Gazoo Racing livery. Nice as well. I know it's the LKRF livery with a guy on the side. Fucking goated. Ah, everybody's building up. Hello Dark Angel, welcome in as well. So it looks like a little driver meeting ahead of a race. Also a Red Bull livery here. Falcon Racing livery. Satanas is rocking the no livery meta. Good shit, Satanas. LKRF liveries. A nice little puppy dog coming out here from NVT Breaker. Red Bull, Volkswagen, Sebastian Ogier livery. That's fucking goated, man. That's a Rallye Monaco livery. Fucking like that. Some anime stuff coming here from Satanas. This livery was loading up. So yeah, a lot of really nice liveries. Dark Equalizer, appreciate your follow, mate. Welcome in. Oh, also photo mode. Thank you very much. Chalian is noob. Well, everybody is. This is also convoy number 2, so in this convoy we don't have the strongest and fastest drivers, but we cover them anyways as well. I'm watching Chalian right now. He's like on the right hand side. So everybody is in the convoy. All tunings are around mid A, so around 650. Plus and minus depending on the setup to make all cars kinda equally. Also Oxo's livery looks really good. I really like the dark and green. Also the mini livery from ZM. One of the very few minis I'm seeing. Most likely we mostly had Volkswagen Golfs, I think. Good shit on that livery, Oxo. I like that. Some Horizon XS stuff. Nice cars and also nice liveries. Some Toyota, some Volkswagen, Ford. And also a Mini. Good luck, have fun everybody. Exactly. I also prepared the score sheet for after the race. So we are ready to go. Rallye des Krakos in Japan. We have the 12th July 2026. So we are waiting for the start right now. Thank you very much for your follow, Yukin. Appreciate you. As everybody in the community. Here we go. Chalian is choosing the track now. First track will be the Montagne track. Second race will be Rallye des Krakos Bamboo, and the third race will be the Aeroport racetrack. 15 laps, around 70 kilometers. So it will be a lot of fun. Player versus player, of course. I always like me some anime liveries. Focus on the race, Chalian. Don't write in my chat. Get some good results. Nah, I'm joking. Have fun, man. Have fun, everybody. I'ma also get some engine sounds in. So everybody, at the start of race 1, everybody will move and sort due to the qualifying they had earlier. Here's the list. Pole position has Dark, P2 has Sneaky, PT3 has Trident, P3 has Clearwater. So every driver will sort themselves. Chalian is starting a little bit in the back, so I must stay on this POV. Drivers are sorting right now. Dark already starting in P1, Sneaky in P2, Trident in P3, Clearwater in P4, Tall Woman in P5, Source God in P6, Breaker in P7, Chalian in P8, Oxo in P9, ZM in P10, Kaizen in P11 and Satanas in P12. They are driving a little bit slow here for the moment, till the start. Unghosting, also not a thing on the first race. Will be a thing in the second. In the second and the third race we will have the normal starting procedure. Some shenanigans before a race start with the horns. Like to see that. Also, it's a really nice and well built track. I fucking like that. They are all somewhat information. Oh, a little bump there on Chalian. Chalian moves over to cockpit perspective. Trying to warm up those tires. Top left we have Chalian, top right we have Trident, bottom left we have Sneaky starting in P2, bottom right we have Oxo starting in P9. On Trident's POV we are only able to see his livery, because actually you can turn that off to see other people's liveries. But I gotta say it's more immersive with being able to see all of them. Oh, a little bit of bumping and grinding here at the back of the grid. So Dark is coming on the start finish straight, so the race will start soon. Everybody will align and trying to get a really good race start.
Thanks for the follow.
Hello Heisenberg, thank you for the welcome, mate. We are right now at the start of race number 1. And here we go, everybody is starting to push down the throttle. Already some crashes going into the first corner. We already also have a missed checkpoint by Source God. No ghosting here. DSL Dark in the lead, Sneaky in P2, Breaker already up into P3. Oh, a little bit round. He got the checkpoint. Looked a little bit sus. Clearwater in P4, Trident in P5 so far, but a big battle with all of them. Oxo in P9, currently fighting Kaizen and Challion in the bottom right. But still in P8. Trident in P5. Little ghosting with Tall Woman here, sitting in P6. Overtake on the jump in the top right. Also Oxo moves up into P7. Had a lot of excess speed against Challion there. Kaizen also an overtake try on Challion here. He has a little bit more speed. Oh, Challion overtake on Oxo in the bottom right. Very well done. Also we're very clean. Oh, Oxo is kinda bumped in. Kaizen and ZM are looking for an overtake. The grid is still really close together. You did Oxo's livery. Let's fucking go, man. Oh, Sneaky fell down a couple places, now down into P8. Behind Challion. DSL Dark already has a really good 2.4 second gap to P2. 2.6. Everybody else is still really close together within 4 to 6 seconds. But it's just, yeah, 3 out of 15 laps done, so we got plenty of racing to cover. I gotta say I like all liveries done on this one. Doesn't matter if they are done by themselves or just downloaded. Just brings up some color in it. So we have DSL Dark in the front, a big roof from NVT Breaker till Kaizen. And we have 3 dry guys a little bit more in the back with ZM, 31, Source God and Satanas. Also because of a missed checkpoint there by Source God in the beginning. Here comes Oxo, overtake on Challion doing the jump, but Challion has the inside line, a little bump here. Oh, he saved it. That was fucking close, and now the other guys are showing up. Here comes Kaizen, tries to go around the inside here with a Vaporeon livery. I fucking love that. That's such a flopper thing to do, to drive a Vaporeon livery. Holy fucking goated livery. Fucking like that. Nice shit. But yeah, Oxo still in P7. Fighting for his life against all the other guys here. Let's take a little look at Sneaky. Sneaky currently sitting in P9. He started up much higher. Fell down a couple places. He's behind Challion, Oxo and Kaizen. Right behind him is ZM31 and Satanas. Source got a little bit more in the back. Must have missed another checkpoint. Nice little dive here from Sneaky. Oxo made a little mistake, so Sneaky gets up into P7 for now. This corner there is totally brutal. I fucking hated that corner when I tried out the track. One nice checkpoint grab here. He has a tiny bit of space to breathe against Kaizen here. Let's take a little look at Oxo. Oxo currently sitting in P9. Behind Sneaky and Kaizen. Oh, not a good exit. But he's cooking. Let him cook. Let's hop over to Trident. Trident is currently sitting in P5. He has Tall Woman and Clearwater right in front of him. Hello G-Power, welcome in friend. We are in race number 1, which just started. We are 4 laps in. And we are currently on the POV of Trident here. Ooh, nice drift into the checkpoint from Trident. But he lost a little bit of speed doing that. Meanwhile, Dark is nearly gone. He's 2.3 seconds ahead of Breaker. And Breaker is like 3.5 seconds ahead of Clearwater. So those two are already a little bit gone. Breaker is, yeah, he's 2.3 seconds ahead, behind Dark. 2.5 seconds. Another 2.5. So yeah, he has still 11 laps to go if he wants to get the win here. Oh no, Dark missed the checkpoint, so Breaker is in the lead. Dark fell down from P1 into P6. Hello Frankie. How many different car models are there in the race? Let me show you real quick. We have 5 of them. Hyundai i20, Ford Fiesta ST, Toyota Yaris, Mini JCW and the 2021 Golf R. Also every car with certain tunes to even them out a bit. Trident sitting here in P4. Let me check if we have more POVs. We have actually. Let's hop over back to Chelian. Dark is right behind him. There's a really big group behind Sheldon here with Dark, Sneaky, Oxo and Kaizen. They are all really close to each other. Sheldon has to defend here against Dark soon. Dark started in P1, he's fast, so he's looking to get back up to the top. Meanwhile, NVT Breaker, who's sitting in P1, he already nearly has a 4-second gap to Clearwater, sitting in P2. But he's chased by Tall Woman and Trident. So 3-man group right here ahead of Chelian. Oh, Dark, here comes the attack. Nice and clean overtake. Tiny bit of a touch there. But Dark are already up into P5 again after his missed CP from P1. And he will chase with the 3 guys ahead of him now as well. Sneaky a second behind Chelian. So Chelian has a little bit of breathing room right now against Sneaky here. I know that some guys were practicing at least a little bit. I saw some streams early on. Oh no! Chelian got pixeled on the wall. So it's an easy overtake here for Sneaky. And Chelian has to defend now against Oxo and Kaizen, which are right behind him. So Chelian falls down a little bit down on the order. And let's hop back over to Trident, who's currently sitting in P4. This hitbox there is so fucked up. Yeah, some are actually. Clearwater still sitting in P2, just ahead of Tall Woman. Trident in P4. Dark. Another Dark. We have so many Darks in the community. Currently sitting in P5. Sneaky in P6, Chelian in P7. Here comes the attack of Dark. Already moving up into P4 again. Very well done from him. Dark needs to get out of the traffic, yeah. He was starting in P1. Missed the CP, fell down into P6. Oh, here comes the counter attack from Trident. Very well done, just tugged up the inside. But Trident now. Lots of extra speed. This Golf is just a little bit stronger than some other cars apparently. But the other cars have some handling. Oh no, big mistake here from Trident. That gives Sneaky P5. Sneaky moves up the ranks. Very well done here by Sneaky. Chelian gets overtaken by Kaizen, but Chelian still has the inside line there in the top left. Also Oxo fighting ZM for P9, but ZM nice overtake up on the inside in the bottom right here. Very well, nice racing to watch today from every driver on the track. Some really nice overtakes. Let's take a look at Sneaky. Because Sneaky is right behind Dark, Tall Woman. Sneaky tries to attack Dark here around the outside. Oh, Sneaky misses with CP. That was a little bit too fast. Oh. So Sneaky falls down into P9 for the moment. Let's hop over to Trident's POV. He's the one chasing Dark now. Breaker meanwhile already a 6.1 second gap to clear water. Tall Woman is still right on clear water's neck. Also Dark is getting closer and closer to both of them. I sadly don't have a POV of Dark or Tall Woman or clear water. But we'll see how it ends up. Shellion and Kaizen are also really close on Titan's rear, sitting in P6 and P7 respectively. Nice little line here from Trident. Maxing out the checkpoint width, but yeah, it wasn't the fastest line there. He lost a little bit to Dark. We are already halfway in. Oh, Dark messed up his line big time. Oh, just was able to save it ahead of Trident here. Blocked him a little bit. But yeah, he messed up his line big time. He lost so much time there. Oh, Trident. Little bit better of a better exit. A little bit more speed. Looking for the inside or outside line it's here. No dive. Keeps it safe. Also, the driver's gotta stay away from that wall. It's pretty deadly. Dark keeps P4. Nice defense here. Breaker already 7.5 seconds ahead of Clearwater, 7.7. Oh, here comes Kaizen, sitting in P6, trying to attack Dark here. In the Vaporeon forward focus. Nice overtake. Can he keep that through the first corner? Yeah, he can. Nice move there from Kaizen. Also, Shellion is really close to Trident, sitting in P7. Oh, Trident collects some props. That slows him down. Shellion dives in, gets ghosted, moves up into P6. So Trident lost 2 places in half a lap. Let's take a look at the other drivers. Oh, Trident is not giving up, looking up on the inside here of Shellion. There he is. Shellion versus Trident, fighting for P6. Oh, Trident might mess up his line. Shellion keeps it clean. And Trident got wide. Very good line here from Shellion. And also the defensive block against Trident. Shellion moves up into P6 for now. Excuse me. Yeah, NVT Breaker already 8 seconds ahead of Clearwater, sitting in P2. Tall Woman still close to Clearwater in P3. Has Dark and Kaizen on his rear. On her rear. Shellion in P6. Nice exit there. Kaizen is on the attack on Dark here. Just ahead of Shellion. I don't have a POV for that, I think. So we have 2 little battles ahead of Shellion here. Clearwater versus Tall Woman, still fighting for P2. And Kaizen versus Dark, fighting for P4. Kaizen with the inside line there on Dark, moves up into P4. Dark falls back down into P5. Remember, he started his race, had a checkpoint miss, ended up in P8. Now he's back up into P5. Also Trident attacking Shellion. That race is still really close. Except for Satanas and Source Guard, which are a little bit more in the back. As Heisenberg wrote in chat, yeah, Shellion is driving a little bit more in the safe space here. It can work out. I like those jumps, man. Oh, there comes Trident with the overtake here on Sheldian. Must have had a really good exit, but he has the outside at the moment. But is able to keep the speed. So Trident moves up into P6 for now. Really close battle in between all of them. Trident got ultra wide and missed the checkpoint. Carry too much speed into that corner. So Trident falls down into P11 even. Just ahead of Satanas. What car is Breaker driving? I think he's driving the Volkswagen Golf. Also in the first convoy we had yesterday, the Golf was really strong. It's a little bit unstable, but if you're able to drive it, yeah, looks like a pretty solid pick here. Sheldian in P6. Do I have another POV of that top battle going up ahead? No, I don't. I have a POV here from Oxo. He's sitting in P8. Currently doing 58.2s. Let's check the other lap times. 58.9 from Sneaky. Currently sitting in P9, just ahead of Sourcegod. Currently in P12 because of that missed checkpoint with a 59.7 Trident. And of course we have Sheldian. Sheldian is having the best POV right now at the moment, because he is watching the whole battle here. Dark already up into P4. He's now fighting against Tall Woman for the last spot on the podium. Every race and every point counts due to the total finish. He had pole position and now he's fighting back. 10 out of 15 laps done. Sheldian's best lap is a 58.8 so far. Oh, we have a nice three-way battle there going on from P2 to P4, Clearwater, Duck and Tall Woman. I sadly don't have a better POV to cover that. Also Kaizen is going into the mix as well. Fighting always costs time, so maybe Sheldian is able to get up there as well. That's only good for Breaker, because the longer those guys battle, it gives Breaker more time to just run away with his goal. He's already 11.3 seconds up ahead. Fiesta keeps up with the Volkswagen basically on tarmac, but in the dirt the Volkswagen is gone. Yeah, you also should be able to control it. So the Golf is really a solid pick here. But I gotta say, it's also nice that that a lot of guys are driving different cars actually, instead for everybody going for the Golf. Oh, Sheldian, little drift there. He has that M31 right behind him. So Sheldian's place is not secure with P6. Here comes that M in his Mini. Nice dive, also really clean overtake there. Very well done by ZM here. So the majority of the grid is still really close together. Dark still in P4, Tow Woman in P3, Clearwater in P2. None of those guys want to miss a CP, because it would be freaking hard to get back there. Oh, Tall Woman under attack. Dark moves up into P3. Tall Woman in P4, Kaizen in P5, ZM in P6. Just ahead of Sheldian here. Tall Woman goes for the counter. But Dark just has too much speed, so he stays ahead. Really nice POV here from Sheldian. NVT Breaker, yeah, he can probably chill and even afford to miss a CP here. Already 13 seconds in the lead. Oh, Kaizen on the attack on Woman here. Still in P5. Also ZM is looking for a potential dive here coming up. He's keeping it safe. Same as Sheldian. Sheldon was able to get back there. He might also be able to take a tiny little draft from the cars up ahead. At least a tiny one. Clearwater and Dark are fighting like hell. Oh no, Dark missed the CP. Falls down again into P9. What an unlucky in this race number 1. He had P1, was back in P8, moved back up into P3, falls down to P9 again. Tall Woman attacks Cheldian here. Nice overtake. Clearwater still in P2. Kaizen in P3, ZM in P4, Tall Woman in P5, Cheldian in P6, Oxo in P7. We have another little group here with Oxo and Sneaky. Fighting for their lives. Oxo sitting in P7, Sneaky in P8, Dark in P9, just right behind him in the bottom left corner. Oh, Tall Woman messed up his line. So, but Cheldian is not able to get the overtake done in the top left corner. Meanwhile, Sneaky is fighting Dark for the P8 spot. Very well done on the bottom left hand side here. In the purple livery. There's something I learned in these events: you need to ignore your lap times. Well, depends in what situation you're in. If you're fighting constantly, yeah, you definitely lose time and you're not able to get the fastest one. If you're up ahead and have a little bit of breathing space, and if you want to risk it, you can go for your PB, for your personal best. And like, yeah, trying to rival yourself. But I always say the guy with the fastest overall time wins, so you wanna be stable as fuck. Meanwhile, yeah, Sneaky lost 2 places to Doug and Salscott. It just adds pressure. Yeah, it depends also. For me, I like to drive and I like to have my delta. So I'm able to see where I can improve and where I can grab some more time. This is available with SimHub. You can see that here on Oxo's stream. On the top here with this delta. So you're able to see where you can improve per lap. You need to know how to install this. Just Google SimHub, download the latest version, then search for skin and just use it. I can show it to you later on. Oh no, Cheldian has to reset his car, falls down into P10 behind Sneaky. He had such a great race, but made this little mistake in lap number 13. Let me open up SimHub real quick so I'm able to show you. Trident in P12. He has a really big gap to Satanas, sadly. Breaker meanwhile already 14 seconds ahead of Kaizen here. Kaizen, really good race for him so far. Cheldian also hit a big rock. Yeah, true. Also, hi Marina, welcome. So, this here is the SimHub screen. You simply choose Forza Horizon 6. Also, you need to have in the UI settings, you have to put the data out on certain IP and data port out, and then you are able to connect SimHub to your game actually. Cheldian on the attack on Dark here, 4P9, makes it stick, very well done. Gaming sound also comes from Cheldian here in the top right and top left. Also, when you opened up SimHub, you gotta go to the Dash Studio where are all your installed skins. Then you just pick one, click on start, and I use the windowed mode so I'm able to move that over the screen around my monitor. So yeah, also you are able to build your own overlays if you want to. So yeah, SimHub is a really great thing. I need to update that soon. Meanwhile, Oxo is fighting Clearwater here for the P5 spot. We are already 14 laps in. Nah, SimHub is not bannable because it uses the official Forza port. So SimHub is totally fine and not bannable. It only uses the data Forza officially provides through its port. A lot of guys in competitive are using that. As you saw earlier, I have my own custom interface which I use when I'm racing. When I'm actually racing. I'm too old to race anymore, but yeah, I did earlier in my past. So Oxo versus Clearwater, also ZM sitting in P3, really good race from him as well. He climbed up a lot of places. Tall Woman in P4. Both of them are having a really good battle as well. Kaizen sitting in P2, 14 seconds ahead of behind Breaker. Oxo trying to chase down Clearwater. Source God coming from P12 up into P7 or P11 to P7. Sneaky lost a couple of places, sitting in P8, Sheldon in P9. Dark is the guy who lost the most. He started in P1, had 2 checkpoint misses, so he's currently sitting in P10. Last lap. This is also for points and we still have 2 more races to cover. Next up will be the bamboo track. I don't have an engine sound here from Oxo, sadly. Oh, Clearwater messed up his line a little bit. Oxo gets pressure from Source God also. He tries to go a little bit more on the inside here to be able to get the overtake done. He wasn't. I think this is the most interesting battle here right now. We have 3 guys that are really close to each other in the last corners of this race number 1. Oxo versus Clearwater versus Source God, P5 to P7. Oxo is looking for the inside here. Nice checkpoint. Got P5 so far. Oh, Clearwater with a retake. Very well done. Oxo held back Source God a little bit. Here comes the really bad effed up corner. I really don't like it. Oh my god, it's really close between those 3. Finish is just right up ahead. Source God in P6, or is it Oxo? Source God drops back a little bit, so P7 for him. Really great race from everybody. Holy fucking shit, that battle in the end was fucking goated. Let me get a screenshot here. Fucking nice race. Also some voices in the background.
Thanks for the follow.
Holy shit, man. Marina, I appreciate the follow. Goated racing. So let me show you the next track coming up. It's the Bamboo racetrack. It also features some jumps because we have a train track running through the track. And it's possible that the train comes across the driver, so they've built some jumps above it. Also a nice little section through the bamboo forest later on. Little bug. M31, not 4th. Oh yeah, I might try to take a look at it. This damn track, exactly. You weren't a big fan of this. So meanwhile, let me calculate the points real quick. So, Dark came in P10. Let me make that a tiny bit smaller. So P10. P10 gives 3 points to Dark in race number 1. Sneaky came in P8. P8 gives 5 points. Trident came in P12, so he gets 1 point. Clearwater ended up in P5. M31 is third, alright. So he gets 14 points. Oh, I have to make it a tiny bit bigger. Here we go. So I have so many tabs open right now. Holy shit. So CM is third. Tall Woman is fourth then, I guess. 12 points. Breaker won the race, so he gets 20. Kaizen in P2, he gets 16 points. P3, P4 done. Clearwater P5, so he gets 10. P6 was Oxo, so he gets 8. P7 was Source God, where he is, 6 points for him. P8 was Sneaky, I already got him. Shellion ended up in P9, so he gets 4 points. And Satanas ended up in P11, so he gets 2 points. I hope the points are right for everybody. M31 is third, not fourth. Yeah, I got that. He got 14 points. So I think points wise we should be good. Let me save that very quick. So yeah, that's the second race. We are ready to go up onto the next one. Why the frick did I pin something? Holy shit, what the frick am I doing on my Twitch? Yeah, I think the second track is a little bit harder than the first one. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take a really quick pee break. I'm really fast at doing that. So I'll be back in a couple seconds. Here we go, ready for race number 2. I'm back and ready. So we are waiting for Charing to start the second race. I might edit the point sheet real quick. Where's my text tool? Ah, here. So it's better for the guys later on to see that. Here we go. Sometimes Forza has a couple of bugs, so we gotta work around them. So we have Rallye this Krakos bamboo track coming up next. 9 laps, around 78 kilometers. Also now the starting procedure is a little bit different. Everybody starts just right from the get-go. Those are our 5 cars for the second race as well. Every driver has to stay in the same car for all 3 races. They were able to do a qualifying on a different car, but in this race they have to stay on the same. Also with the tune codes, if somebody's interesting, all tunes are in the mid A class, around 750. 650, 750, something around that. Classes change in FH6 compared to FH5, so... Here we go, race number 2 is about to start. I have to turn on the music a tiny bit. Here we go, Clearwater, P1, Oxo P2, Sourcecore P3, Tall Woman P4, Sneaky P5, ZM P6, Kaizen P7, Breaker P8. It's really great that we are able to do a custom grid like this, so everybody starts really close to each other. It's more fair for everybody. FH... don't confuse me, Heisenberg. FH5 of Mexico, so we are in 6 now. So here we go. Yeah, we are playing FH6. Thank you very much. Or FH7? I don't know. Alright. Unghosting just happened. People are arriving at the dirt part of the track. Already some bumping and grinding. Somebody missed its checkpoint. I think it was Trident versus Dark here, or Tall Woman. Some props are also flying around. Sneaky in the lead. Now Kaizen is. Did Sneaky also miss? No, he's fine. Trident seems very nervous. A little bit at least, I think. Here comes the custom part of the track. You can die really easy there on the walls. Everybody gets through the checkpoints cleanly. Oh, Chalian has a tiny bit of extra speed here. Is able to move up a couple places if he plays it right. Oh no, he got bumped out of the checkpoint by Dark. Oh no, Dark literally left no space there. That will be something for race control, definitely. Plus 6 seconds. For Dark. Oh no, also another checkpoint miss here. Coming for Sneaky. Sneaky falls down into P10. Chalian fell down into P12. The only front POV we have right now is the one from Oxo. Oxo currently sitting in P1. In this green and black Golf. Or gold and black. Yellow and black. Yellow, green. I don't know. He's being hunted down by Kaizen. He's only 3 times behind, 3 to 4 times. Green Lime. Here comes Kaizen. Little bit rough with the overtake in his Vaporeon Ford Focus. But it works out. Green Lime, yeah, I'm a tiny bit colorblind today. Don't know why. Oh, Kaizen through the props. But it slowed him down so much, he's not able to get the place back. Also another tiny error there on the wall. But he's still just 3 times behind Kaizen. Ox was trying to get his place back. This is one of the jumps they had to add in because of the train. So right now it's a battle of Oxo versus Kaizen. We'll have to see if Oxo is able to get his P1 back. Oh, a little bump there from Oxo on him. But he was able to catch his car. Both with a very good exit out of that one. Kaizen has a little bit more top speed here on the straight. Tiny bit. Kaizen collected some props. So Oxo can get through pretty easily. Now here comes the dirt part. Kaizen is driving pretty solid here. Oh, really nice cornering from Oxo. Gives him P1. Kaizen messed up the line a tiny bit. Nice overtake from Kaizen. From Oxo on Kaizen. Oh, just managed not to touch the wall that hard, but it slowed him down a little bit. Kaizen is right behind him. You don't want to touch that wall too hard. Some props, but still were very clean. No accidents there. This is still a really interesting battle. For P1, let's take a look at the other guys. Sneaky fighting ZM for P11 on the bottom left. Chelian, meanwhile, back in the middle of the pack, sitting in P6 on the top left. Trident sitting in P5. Oh, Clearwater had some issues, falls down a little bit. Chelian now already up into P5, fighting Trident soon. Meanwhile in the bottom left, Sneaky and ZM are fighting. Dark must have missed another checkpoint, he fell down into P12. So we have Chelian versus Trident, 4P4, or Trident messed up big time. Parked the wall there with his rear tire, so that gives Chelian P4. Chelian moves up the ranks big time. After his earlier... yeah, he got pushed out of the checkpoint, so it wasn't his mistake. He was in P12 and is now back up into P4. Really good comeback story from him so far. Sneaky with the overtake on ZM in the bottom left. With the jump. Holy fucking shit. We saw that yesterday as well a couple times. ZM with his mini bumping Sneaky a little bit. Trident, meanwhile, on the top right, tries to get back there up to Chelian, which is sitting in P4. Dark left the convoy. Probably a disconnect. So he will get 1 point for coming in last place, sadly. Sad to see that. We also already have a third done of a race. Lap 3 out of 9. We have a really good POE with Sneaky here. Sneaky is coming up on a big group here. Let's hop over to Sneaky. Sneaky is closing in on NVT Breaker and Tall Woman. Breaker sitting in P7, Woman in P8. He also has ZM in his mini right behind him. Satanas is a little bit far away, sitting in P11. They are all pretty close to each other. Can I get a better quality out of Twitch here? No, it's 720p, it's the best I can get. Now coming up on the custom part of the track. Braking a little bit late, but he was able to catch his car. Also Tall Woman nearly lost his one on the wall. You don't want to get too close to the left hand side wall. It can pixel you pretty hard. Ooh, nice line there from Tall Woman. Oh no, checkpoint miss. That was really close though. So Sneaky falls down into P11. Oxo meanwhile still leading. He has put up a little gap down to Kaizen, around 3 seconds. Chelian meanwhile still sitting in P4, getting chased by Trident. In P5. He has a tiny gap of around a second to play with. Oh, a little bit of bad braking there from Chelian. Trident gets closer as we speak. Let's hop over to the POV of Trident then, I guess. Here we go. The fight for P4.
Oh, please. Keep it.
Oh, Chelian, both of them made a little bit of a mistake. Trident versus Chelian here. 4P4. Trident moves up ahead 4 now. But Chelian is right behind him. Let's hop over to Chelian's POV then. To see if he's able to catch back up to him. Kaizen in the lead. 1.8 seconds ahead of Oxo. So Oxo must have made some kind of mistake. Source got in P3. 8.7 seconds behind Kaizen. Trident in P4, Chelian in P5, Clearwater in P6, Tall Woman in P7, Breaker in P8, ZN in P9, Satanas in P10 and Sneaky, sadly not his best race, in P11. Four out of 9 laps in. But Trident looks like he's getting away pretty quick. 1.2 seconds. This is the gap between Trident and Chelian here. Also, Oxo is looking like he's losing out a tiny bit to Kaizen. Around 2.6, 2.5, I don't know. He's gaining even. 2.5. 2.5. Maybe a 2.4 in the next checkpoint. Yeah, 2.4. Oxo is gaining on Kaizen. So we'll have a battle for P1 soon as well, it looks like. Trident with the props. Lost a tiny bit of speed, so Chelian is able to get right back on his rear. Also, they are not so far away from Source God. Yeah, I think so. 2.2 seconds, so he's getting close at every speed. Little bump here from Chelian on Trident. 1.9. I move over from Oxo to Kaizen when Oxo is around a second behind him. Because the Oxo Kaizen battle will be for the lead. .7. 1.5. Also, we'll have a nice freeway battle, possibly, if Source God loses a little bit, and Trident and Chelian catching Source God. Oh, Trident got really wide on the jump, so easy overtake there from Chelian, but Trident doesn't give up. Little bump there on Chelian. Chelian keeps his place for now. Let's move over to Kaizen versus Oxo. So we have the Oxo POV. Trying to go for the lead. Ah, fuck it, I go for both of them. Also sneaky overtake on Satanas in the bottom left. Trident is chasing Chelian in the top right. Oh, Trident, very nice cornering from him. Side by side with Chelian in the top right. Screen. Meanwhile, Oxo is still chasing Kaizen, but he's still a little bit far behind. So let's hop back over on Trident's POV here. Oh, Chelian. Way too much speed, so easy plays there for Chelian, for Trident. Looked like a weird glitch or Forza synchronization problem. I don't know if Trident touched Chelian there. But Trident is now catching up to Source God as well, sitting in P3. We have those Forza sync errors from time to time, especially when people are very far away from each other. If you're sitting in the US and the other drivers in France, it can happen quite often.
I don't know. Like, I was far away. And there's no way I could have pushed him that much force, right? Like, I broke straight away.
Trident's also talking on his stream. Oxo meanwhile losing out again a little bit to Kaizen, just 1.6 behind. Trident is from South Africa. So South Africa and France, yeah, there can be a little bit of a difference. In another league, probably the biggest Horizon Racing league called Team Wars, we also had races from Eastern Europeans against Brazilians, for example. So Forza synchronizations errors were quite happening a lot. We have pings, so it's normal.
Thank you. Thank you, Laura.
Gotta say, Trident is doing pretty well so far. The battle with Chelian was pretty good. Oh, he collected some props. Probably gets a little bit slowed down, so Chelian's able to catch back up. Oh, Oxo. Just under a second again behind Kaizen. Now again it's 1.2 seconds. Oxo is able to catch Kaizen, but Kaizen, when Oxo gets close to Kaizen, Kaizen just pushes a little bit more. Oh, nice jump there. Pretty clean, bit risky, but he was able to get it done. Source got a little bit wide there.
Oh my god, it's so good, that guy.
So Chelian is right back up onto the rear here. Oh, a little bump there. But Trident still got the checkpoint. Could be possibly a thing for race control as well. But Chelian moves back up into P4. So far. Also a good race from him. He also had some little issues at the start of a race, and now he misses a checkpoint. Ah, F. Falls down back into P8, maybe even P9. Nah, P8, just behind ZM, NVT and NVT Breaker. Torwoman is right behind him as well. Only 2 laps to go. So this checkpoint miss was really harsh on him. But we'll get a nice battle for the end of a race, I think. Let's take a look at the top 2. Here with Oxo and Kaizen. Kaizen still in the lead by a second. Oxo trying desperately to close in on him. Six out of 9 laps done so far. Oxo just needs to wait for a tiny mistake of Kaizen here. And he'll be right behind him. Also his delta is like... he's driving pretty solid compared to his fastest lap. Only 200s, 300s slower, faster. Oh, he lost it a little bit. Already lost nearly a tenth to his fastest lap. Yeah, he's still chasing 1.1 seconds behind Kaizen here. He's still trying. Both of them are giving their best. I'd like to see that. Meanwhile, Chalian moved up into P6, and we also have a battle for Trident versus Source God in the top right. Oh, it's a freeway battle. Chalian, Breaker and Tall Woman. Chalian in P6, Breaker and Tall Woman right behind him. Oh no, and Chalian missed another CP. F for Chalian. So Chalian falls down into P9. Trident is chasing Source God. For P3 for the last step on the podium. And on the bottom right we have Oxo versus Kaizen for the lead. Sneaky in P11, getting closer to Satanas in P10. A little bit of too much speed there. Oh, Sneaky in the bottom left corner, side by side with Satanas. Nice inside line overtake here, very well executed by Sneaky. Moves up into P10 for now. Oxo really close to Kaizen, just half a second. With two more laps to go. And also Trident versus Source God, so we got some really good battles here. Chalian also 2 seconds behind Clearwater in the top left POV. Just missed too many checkpoints in this race. Kaizen very solid on dirt, yeah he is. Now side by side with Oxo here. Let's hop over to Oxo's POV. Goes a little bit wider on the entry. Yeah, Kaizen defended that well. Sneaky, meanwhile, sitting in P10, made up a little gap to Satanas, around 2 seconds. So he's running away. In the top right, Trident is still trying to chase Source God. He's just 1.2 seconds behind him. In the top left, we have Chalian chasing Clearwater, just a little bit under a second away. Under 2 seconds. And Oxo just half a second behind Kaizen, battling for P1 in the bottom right. So a lot of shit can still happen here. We're 7 laps in with 2 to go. Oh no, Kaizen made a huge mistake. Oxo is in the lead now. Holy fucking shit. Something went really wrong after the jump. So Oxo has a tiny bit of a 1 second gap to Kaizen now. Holy shit. Trident also closing in on Source God here. Just also under a second behind him for the last spot on the podium. Oh, Chalian. What the fuck happened to Chalian? Chalian flew out of a track. Has to reset his car, loses a lot of time to clear water. Sitting in P8. Sneaky still a second ahead of Satanas, sitting in P10. So we'll focus on the right hand side of the screen with Trident against Source God for P3, and on the bottom side of the right, Oxo versus Kaizen. Kaizen is 7 tenths behind Oxo here, closing in. Jalen just had too many checkpoint misses this race, sadly. I think it was 4 or 5 in total. Didn't count it. But yeah, every missed checkpoint is like just 6 to 8 seconds. Oh, Kaizen. Now we're up ahead of Oxo again. Very well done. Oxo has to wait for another mistake of Kaizen here. He just collected too many props there. So he just got slowed down a lot. You can see in his delta he's just nearly 1.5 seconds slower than his fastest lap. Those were just too many props to swallow. One prop doesn't mean nothing, but if you hit consecutive props like a fence or something, it can slow you down very hard. But you can also use that to your advantage if you're up ahead like Kaizen here. You can use props to brake a little bit better. Sound is actually coming from Oxo here, sitting in the bottom right. Trident and Source God, they are still a second apart from each other. Nearly having the same identical pace. Now it's 1.4 seconds. And Oxo to Kaizen is 1.6. Oh, what the fuck happened with Trident? Holy steering issue. He missed that jump hard, so ZM is closing in on him. Same as Tall Woman and NVT Breaker. This little free people group there. Trident has to be careful, he cannot afford to have another mistake such as this, or he falls down from P4 maybe up and down to a P7. Holy shit. Oh no! We have had a missed checkpoint from Sneaky in the bottom left. So he falls down from P10 into P11. And there it is. There was this mistake from Trident. He falls down into P7. So ZM moves up into P4, Tall Woman into P5 and Breaker into P6. Hello The Fox. Welcome in, friend. We are in the second race right now, in the last lap. Kaizen looking strong here, sitting in P1, Oxo in P2 with a nice chase. He's still 1.5 seconds behind him. Source God in P3, ZM in P4, Tall Woman in P5, Breaker P6, Trident P7, Clearwater P8, Sheldon P9. He had sadly way too many checkpoint misses, else he would have been in the top 3. Satanas in P10 and Sneaky in P11. Well, everybody his own nickname, right? I think Tall Woman is still a way better nickname than just like some shit like Gamer God or some weird shit like that, right? So, or Pro Gamer 69. Yeah. Pro Gamer 69, best nickname. of all time. Hit me up, yeah. Tall woman, hit me up. Probably, I think so as well, yeah. So we're in the last lap. Oxo still has a tiny bit of space to play against Kaizen here. Still 1.5 seconds, but yeah, the track is running out for him. Slippery Snail 7896. Well, that sounds like an Xbox generated nickname though. No checkpoint miss there from Oxo. But his gap to Source God is so big, he won't lose P2 for now. Another little mistake there on the wall. It's the last lap, he just has to bring it home. Sneaky in P11, Shelvian in P9. Slippery Snail, sounds like an Xbox generated username, probably. We still have a really hefty free-run battle going on with Tell, Woman, Breaker, and ZM. Sadly, I don't have a POV from this. GG's to Kaizen and Oxo, P1 and P2. Sneaky missed another CP, so he falls down a little bit more. Let's hop over to Challion for the last remaining seconds so I can grab a screenshot. Nice driving from everybody. GG's. Here we have it. Race number 2. Let me save that real quick. Race 2. And now let me calculate the points while I'll also show the track of race number 3. It's the airport track. I got way too many screens open to manage all of that shit at the same time. Holy fuck. Here we go, on the right hand side, there's our third track, Rallye des Krakos Airport. 12 laps, around 82.4 kilometers, share code is 13354223500 in the autumn season. Also another custom built track, very well done. So let me grab my calculator here as well. So I can calculate points for race number 2. So Kaizen got in at P1, so he gets 20 points. P2 goes to Oxo, so Oxo gets 16. P3 to Source God, 14 points for him. 12 points goes to NVT Breaker for P4. 10 points for P5 go to Tall Woman. ZM. P6 for him, 8 points. Where is he? Oh, there. P7 is Trident. Gets 6 points. Clearwater gets 5 points for P8. Challion gets 4 points for P9. Pretty consistent, 2 P9s. Satana's P10, so he gets 3 points. Sneaky, 2 points for him. Yeah, I messed up in that track, I know, in that video. I messed up hard. And Dark sadly with a disconnect, 1 point. What the fuck is happening here? Holy code, what the frick is that? Why does that code not work? Ah yeah, well, I found the mistake. E3 to E14. Here we go. So first place right now is Kaizen with 36. Second place right now is Breaker with 32 points. P3 right now is Oxo with 24. P4 is ZM with 22. And P5... also Tall Woman is P4 with 22 points. So yeah. And then P6 is Source God. Let me save that real quick. Here we go. Race number 2 done. Now we can wait for the start of race number 3. Yeah, Dark pushed out Chalian out of a checkpoint at the early start of a race. Chalian got into the top of the group a couple times, but missed a checkpoint when it was, yeah, unnecessary. Shit happens. I think right now we are also missing 2 drivers. Clearwater looks like he's having a tiny bit of a connection issue. Ah, there he is. Still the connection icon in the convoy screen. What are we missing right now? So that was race number 1. That was race number 2. I'm good. Alright, I think I fucked up. I thought I fucked up. But we are still missing 2 people right now. After this one, I don't know, maybe some a Team Wars race is coming up in approximately 2 hours, but I won't cast that. It's casted by my friend Flopper Caps. So if you're interested to watch some Team Wars racing from some really fast guy, follow that guy. He's also a very nice streamer and also a good friend of mine. And he will cast a Team Wars race later on. I have to check which one. Really quick. Give me a second. Team Wars. So yeah, tonight we will see some RFND versus BRX. And on July the 19th we have Nude versus R3. Maybe I cast Nude versus R3, I don't know. Depends. But yeah, also Team Wars. We have like 20 teams on that. So yeah, a lot of teams to choose from right now. Ver, Car, RFND, Rise, Kraken, Nuts, LDEC, GRG, TBZ, Korn, a lot of guys in there. I'll be in the chat later on for Flopper's cast. So, we've been chilling. The top 3 teams. In Forza Horizon, in which Forza Horizon? Because every Forza Horizon had their dominant teams, but overall, I gotta say, ESV, of course, with Mars and the other guys. Maybe Rise. Yeah, ESV, Rise. I'm a LDEC member, so I have to say LDEC. But, nah. ESV, Rise, Bean, probably, but yeah, I have to say LDEC. But my heart belongs to GRG, of course. I love all teams, I love all drivers. Yeah, Nuts is very strong, Rise is very strong, ESV of course is very, very strong, Bean also. So yeah, those are my 4 favorites aside GRG and also LDEC. No dark for last race. Alright, thank you very much. So we are up to 11 people. No dark for last race, so I'm gonna give him 0. Nah, let me give him the points for the last place, so 1 point. Yeah, Bean and Nuts are also pretty strong, yeah. I love Bean, I love Bala. Bala now is such a great guy. Fucking love that. Fucking love him. He's really good. Also, since I'm a cast, I got to know a lot of these guys. Also, I'm in Team Wars for a long freaking time. Yeah. K1Z is a really strong driver community. Also a racing team. Also, it's sad that they are kind of the bad boys in the competitive community, but I don't think they are. Because every time I talk to them or having a conversation or work, I had to work with them, they were always nice. So, for me, K1Z are not the bad boys of the community. So race number 3 is starting, the final race. So we'll see how this ends up on the Rallye des Krakos airport track. We have 6 Golfs on track, Hyundai, a Mini, a Hyundai and a Ford Fiesta. Off and away we go. Let's hop on to Sneaky's POV here. We are waiting for the unghosting phase to happen. No checkpoint misses so far in the ghosting phase. Unghosting happens right now. So Challion is currently in the lead, Source got in P2, Oxo in P3, Trident P4, Satanas P5, Sneaky in P6. We are currently on board with Breaker in P7, Kaizen P8, ZM P9, Turboman P10, Source God in P11. Oh, little tap there. Probably from Kaizen. Trident got ghosted. Probably for the sync issues. Oxo meanwhile leading. Challion up into P2, Sneaky in P3, but here comes the attack from Kaizen around the outside. Never mind, Breaker goes around the inside. Kaizen still chasing. Sneaky trying to defend here. He had the better exit from Breaker. Still on the last step of the podium. Source God left the convoy. Probably a disconnect. Sneaky meanwhile on the attack here on Challion. Moves up into P2 for now. Let's hop on board with Trident here. Trident currently sitting in P10. But he's a little bit far away from the battle. We want some battle POV. Here we go. That's better. Oxo P1, Sneaky P2, Breaker now into P3. Kaizen. Nice overtake on Challion here, sitting in P4. ZM in P5, Tall Woman, ZM sitting in P6, Tall Woman in P7, Clearwater in P8. ZM and Tall Woman also having a little bit of a battle right now. But this here is probably the best POV to watch, maybe aside Sneaky. But he has to defend right now against Breaker and Kaizen. Sneaky is sitting on the inside line there, trying to save that. Breaker tried to dive, didn't work. The track gets really narrow here, so you don't want any mistakes on the checkpoints. Everybody got through it pretty cleanly. This tree there is also annoying as hell. Breaker and with the overtake on Sneaky because Sneaky hit a prop. Got a tiny bit slowed down. Chalian still within those three drivers. So if someone of those three is making a mistake, Chalian can probably profit out of that. Meanwhile, it's really good for Oxo because he's able to run away a little bit. Already 3 seconds ahead of Breaker. Kaizen versus Sneaky here for the last stop on the podium for P3. Side by side they are. Sneaky lost a couple places. Chalian trying to catch up on Sneaky right now. It's not very far away, just 4 tenths. I really like this corner combination, Chalian! Holy checkpoint! Nearly missed that. Also lost a lot of speed. Let's hop over to Sneaky's POV. If you mess up your line and your flow, yeah, you just need to save it. Chalian was pretty good at that. Just braking a little bit more instead of missing the checkpoint and losing like 8 total seconds. Instead he lost just like 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds. So very well saved there was by Chalian earlier. Oh, Breaker, bad landing. So that gives Sneaky P3. Breaker had a really rough landing. You don't want to get sideways on the jump. You got pushed out really bad when you land. 2 laps in, Oxo is leading, 4 seconds ahead of Kaizen, Sneaky 5.7 seconds. Breaker's not giving up, he's right on the tail of Sneaky here. Looking for another podium. Sneaky, nice entry there. Like to see that, with a tiny drift on the dirt. Oh god, we have some shit coming up in the back. Let's move over from Sneaky's POV to Chalian's. Trident fell down into P10, Oxo is leading. Let's hop over to Chalian because he is battling Tall Woman here. Tall Woman is getting closer. Breaker in P7 now. Satana's P8 in P8. The Maze in P9. Yeah, Chalian must have to defend against Tall Woman soon. Only 3 times behind him. Nice cornering here right up onto the checkpoint. Also Clearwater and Breaker having a little battle right now behind him. They are close to each other on the minimap. Nice exit there from Chalian. Okay, he has a little bit more speed out of the corner. to run away a little bit from Tall Woman. But Tall Woman is not giving up, still very close behind Shellion. Just half a second. Forza can be a sick mental game. If someone's behind you all the fucking time, within half a second, you don't want to make any mistake. You just want to be stable as fuck and also, yeah, possibly keep him behind you. It's all about who has the fastest total time of a race, not the fastest lap time. With as less errors you can probably make. Oh, nice little taps here on the gas. But Woman is still getting closer. Oh, Challion a little bit wide out of the corner. Nice line there. A tiny bit too fast, but he manages. Tall Woman is giving him so much pressure right now. For like nearly 2 laps at the moment. But yeah, Challion is driving really stable at the moment. Let's hope that he doesn't have that many checkpoint misses as he had last race. Challion is definitely up there in the top 5 if he can hold it together. If he's able to. Oh, my butt starts to hurt from sitting. He gets a tiny bit away from Tall Woman right now. 6/10. So let's take a look at the lap time. So Challion had a 40.7. Trident currently in last place with a 48.4. Sneaky currently sitting in P3 with a 41.3. And currently in the lead Oxo with a 38.6. Holy shit, he's going fast. So let's hop back over to that POV here. Sneaky is also not that far away here from Challion. So Challion has to defend against Tall Woman and probably trying to go closer to Snaky. Everybody else is just a little bit far away. Oh, tap there on Challion's rear. From the Vaporeon Focus ST, driven by a Tall Woman. The Tall Woman had a bad exit. Loses a little bit now, especially here on the start-finish straight. By the way, there's some music. Oh, it's still there. Very good. Oh, Challion has his issues with that corner apparently. Tall Woman misses CP, fall down into P6. So Challion can breathe really free right now. Tall Woman down into P6 from a checkpoint miss. Behind Clearwater even. Between Clearwater and Breaker. Zima is in P8. Satana's in P9. Trident in P10. Oxo meanwhile nearly 6 seconds in the lead ahead of Kaizen. Let's take a look how it looks for the total point standings between Oxo and Kaizen. That'd be pretty interesting. So Oxo and Kaizen. Oxo is in P3. Kaizen is currently in P1. If Oxo wins this race with 20 points and Kaizen comes in with a second in P2, Kaizen might still wins this little championship here. So right now Kaizen is on in a very safe spot for the total win right now. Also, who left us, by the way, we are down to 10 people. Satanas is there, Kaizen is there, Semais is there, Oxo is there, Shellion is there, Breaker, Source God. Yeah, Source God left us. So he will get points for P11. Let me save that real quick. Here we go. Yeah, right now where Kaizen stands in P2, it's the win in the second convoy. He has enough of a point lead. Sheldon is getting closer to Sneaky. Just half a second behind him. Sheldon kept his composure against Tall Woman earlier when Tall Woman was pressuring him. Now Sheldon is pressuring Sneaky. It's still a second, so Sneaky drives very stable right now. Doesn't make many mistakes, has decent racing lines. But Shellion is able to get closer pace-wise. Let's compare those two fastest laps. So Shellion did a 40.1. Let's check with Sneaky. Sneaky did a 40.7, so if Shellion's able to get near his fastest lap, he is able to catch Sneaky here for the last spot on the podium. 6/10 on the fastest laps as a difference. Also still 6 laps to go. Shellion should be able to. Oh, goes for the wide line here. A little bit off track, I'd love to see that. That's something a lot of people use, to go a little bit off track, to get a better entry on the next straight or something. Oh, Sneaky with a wall tap. That slows him down a lot. Sheldon is getting closer and closer, already looking for the inside overtake here. Sneaky lets him have a tiny bit of space, but still stays ahead. Sheldon a little bit too much speed. Crashes into the fences, so he loses out a lot again. But it was a decent try from Sheldon. Sneaky defended well. Now he has to make all that work all over again, or waiting for Sneaky to make a mistake, like he had earlier. In the Toyota Gazoo Racing GR Yaris. Let's see if Sneaky's nervous, shall we? Is Sneaky looking a lot behind himself with his camera? That'd be interesting. Or is he completely focusing on the track right now? It looks like he's focusing on the track. He's not looking behind himself. And wrong hand drive. Welcome in, mate. We are watching race number 3 right now of the Krakos Dirt Championships, heat number 2. Yesterday I casted heat number 1. So this is the convoy of a P12 to P24 fastest drivers of a qualifying. We have Oxo currently in the lead, 7.1 seconds ahead of Kaizen, Sneaky in P3, Challenge in P4. This is most likely a French community based race. Also it's a championship, so we count points between the races. As usual in Forza. P1 gets 20, P2 gets 16, P3 gets 14 and so on. P1 and P2 with Oxo and Kaizen, they are pretty much gone. Oxo could possibly even miss a checkpoint. 7 seconds ahead. Sneaky and Shelly meanwhile, they are looking pretty much alike. Shelly trying to get onto Sneaky here. Oh, Sneaky with the same mistake. He had the same mistake a lap earlier. So Shelly goes right up onto the attack. Oh, Shelly's jump was not that very good. But Sneaky had to brake a lot more. So Shelly gets closer and closer again. Sneaky had to defend last time as well in the same area. So the battle we're having right now is completely on the left hand side of the screen. On the right hand side we have the POV of Trident sitting in P10 and of Oxo sitting in P1. Oxo's fastest lap is a 38.6. Oh, nice try there from Chelian on Sneaky. But well, still a try. So 4 laps to go to determine our final spot on the podium here of a third race. Also guys, if you're looking for some nice convoys and Forza racing experiences, let me give a shout out to Wrong Hand Drive here. He's also hosting really good events such as Need for Speed events and else. Really great guy, fucking like him. Also a really good community with great guys on there. No, you're welcome, mate. You're doing some good shit and some good content, so I gotta respect that. Meanwhile, Sheldon got closer again to Sneaky here, within 3/10. Still has 3.5 laps to overtake him. Would be finally a good race for Sheldon. He had so many checkpoint misses in the second race. Already the mind games with the car horns here. He lets Sneaky know that he is there and he's looking for a spot. Here comes the overtake. On the jump, Sneaky landed very bad. So podium for Sheldon here. I think the psychological warfare with the horn just worked out very good for Sheldon. Fucking shit. Sneaky defended so well against Sheldon. Let's take a look at Sneaky here. Sitting in P4 currently. Yeah, he lost a lot of space to Sheldon in P3. Around 6 seconds. And pace wise, yeah, he wouldn't be able to get him if Sheldon stays stable and doesn't miss a CP. Tall Woman also around 6 seconds behind Sneaky. Having a battle with Breaker for the P5 spot. I sadly don't have a POV for that. Meanwhile, let's take a look at our leader, Mr. Oxo from the team of LKRF. Oh, I need some food after the race. I'm getting fucking hungry right now. Holy shit. Maybe I order myself some burgers or some fat stuff or some pizza or some shit. I'm hungry. But yeah, I still have to comment 3 laps of racing, so I gotta do it. 38.6 here from Oxo as his fastest lap. And he's currently on his way to do another fastest lap. He's already half a second faster. So he's probably looking for 38.2 if he doesn't mess up compared to his fastest. Nice exit there. For Oxo is just driving rivals but safe, so he doesn't lose his B1. We are seeing that a lot of times, especially if you race against guys like, yeah, Rain, no, not Rain here, Boba Kurva. Listen, thank you very much for your follow, appreciate it. I meant Ruins, yeah, Ruins is fucking fast. He's always hot lapping himself in races after when he got the lead. Appreciate the follow, Nissan. Welcome in. We are in the final race of the Krakos Championships. Some dirt racing. Currently Oxo is in the lead. He has a really big gap to Kaizen. Also his fastest lap is just sick with a 38.6. Also really clean here in his Golf. Sadly, when it comes to the total points, yeah, you can't take the win away from Kaizen. Just too big of a point difference. 38.2, fastest lap here for Oxo. He just improved on an already really good lap. Let's take a look at the other guys. We have Sneaky sitting in P4. His fastest lap is a 40.7. Chasing Sheldon here, but he's still 5 seconds behind him. He made up a second in a bit around a lap. But if he continues, so he won't be able to catch him. Sheldon is pretty stable in this race after 2 horrendous ones. We also have Trident, last but not least. His fastest lap is a 48.4. He's probably not feeling pretty good on this track. He had way better races in the 2 earlier ones. And also we have a POV from Chelian here, the organization man for this whole tournament. He organized the whole tournament. Also this tournament was for some prizes, like some rare cars like the Fanta car or the Trolley Peel 500. Peel P50, I'm sorry. Also some car vouchers and shit. You were able to win here. Chelian is 21.4 seconds behind Oxo. Oxo is just running away so fucking hard. Kaizen 10 seconds behind Oxo. Only 2 more laps to go here. I should have put on some in-game sounds so we are able to enjoy the sound of the nice Toyota GR Yaris. NVT Breaker and Tall Woman are still fighting for the P5 spot. I don't have a POV for that one sadly, so I'm not able to watch that battle going on between those 2 drivers for P5. But they are side by side basically the whole frickin' race. Yeah, they still are within a second on the minimap. Zema is in P8, Satanas in P7. Satanas is also having a really good race. In the first race Satanas was like dead last. Now he's in P7. He's getting warmed up. Nice to see that. Clearwater had better races in the earlier two. Currently he's sitting in P9, same as Trident. Trident's earlier races were also much better. Also this is Convoy 2, so Convoy 1 was yesterday. But I gotta say, the second grid, so the qualifying time, qualifiers from P12 down to P24, also brought up really good content tonight. Shout out to all drivers and also to the track builders and to the tuners. Forza without its community would be pretty much nothing. So big shout out and a big hug to everyone. I like this line here. Little bit around the outside. He's closing in on Kaizen. Still 3 seconds. But yeah, not much time left on this track. Except if Kaizen makes some really big mistakes in his Ford Focus ST with a Vaporeon livery. Reminds me a bit of Flopper. Yeah, still 3 seconds. Oxo is now in his final lap. 21 seconds ahead of Kaizen. And 24 ahead of Chelian here. If you are up in the lead, it's really good if everyone behind you just frickin' starts battling. Battles cost time, and if you're ahead, you are able to just frickin' run away with it. You just don't want to mess up or make any mistakes or miss a checkpoint or something else. And that's what Oxo did here in this race, that's why he's 22 seconds up ahead. Also with a really good pace. He's like 2 seconds faster on his fastest lap as Chelian in P3. That's just a huge difference. Oxo probably would have been able to drive in Convoy 1 yesterday. Probably. Chelian, if you're watching this VOD after your race, probably if someone misses out in the first race, you should probably promote somebody from the second convoy up to the first. So the first convoy is full. Just an idea for your next tournament. Promoting somebody. Same goes for the second convoy. If somebody's missing there, just promote somebody from the third. In this convoy here we started with 12 people. One dipped and one had a disconnect sadly. Just Forza stuff. It happens. Still 3 seconds. 2.8. Chelian is close, is a little bit gaining, but it wouldn't be enough if Kaizen makes a huge mistake here. Meanwhile, let's run over to Oxo, because Oxo wins this frickin' race. GG's Oxo, very well done. Nice racing from you, mate. Good job. I'll hop over to Trident. Trident nearly got lapped. Or he got lapped. GG's to everybody. No, he didn't got lapped. Where's Oxo? GG's. I might have to wait to get Oxo's POV because I didn't make a screenshot. So 12 more seconds. But yeah, Oxo wins this race. Kaizen P2, Chalian P3, Sneaky P4, Breaker P5, Tall Woman P6, Zemaze P7, Satanas P8, Clearwater P9 and Trident in P10. So when I got the screenshot we can do the final results. Here we go. Sadly Source God had a disconnect. So I will count that. So let's do the final classement. Where's my Excel sheet? There it is. So P1 goes to Oxo, he will gain 20 points. P2 goes to Kaizen, 16 points. He has two P2 finishes and a win. So yeah, total P1 for him. Oxo had a really bad race 1 or else he would have been up there. P3 goes to Chalian, finally a good race from Chalian. 14 points for him. Sneaky gets 12 points. Where's Sneaky? Also his best race out of all of 3 of them. P5 goes to Breaker, so 10 points for him. P6 goes to Tall Woman, great racing as well, 8 points. P7 goes to the Mice. P7 that are 6 points. P8 Satanas gets 5 points. Also his best race out of those 3. 4 points go to Clearwater, I think. And 3 points go to Trident. So in the total standings, Kaizen wins this second heat. GG's P1. Let me give you the color here. P2 goes to Oxo after his horrible first race. He was able to claim P2. And P3 goes to Breaker. He was really stable. He had 1 race win, a P4 and a P5. But it's enough to get his total P3 in. So GG's everybody. I'm gonna make a screenshot from the point standings as well. Shite, what the fuck am I doing here? Yeah, paint. I need paint. I need to save it as a screenshot. Save results. Here we go. Yeah, thank you for having me as your caster. Looking forward to the next one. Let's see who we can probably raid over on Twitch. Out of our friends. DJ Rapid is doing DJ stuff. 901 The Gamer is cruising. Trident, Chalian, Heiko. Who can we raid over? Heiko is playing First Ascendant, Chalian, Trident are races. I raid over to my friend DJ Rapid. /raid DJ Rapid. He's doing some really good music. DJ Rapid HD. Here we go. Alrighty everybody, thank you for having me. Take care, stay awesome, stay healthy, and yeah, see you next time, stay awesome.